Hey girl, hey! Welcome back to my channel and happy February. We finally made it. We're almost into spring, which I love spring, one of my favorite times of the year. But today what we're going to be doing is my January monthly obsessions, aka my monthly favorites. It's going to be a long one, so we're going to get right into it just because I didn't get to do one in December, so this is going to be products I also pretty much loved in December as well. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to start with skincare. So the first thing is a new cleanser that I've been loving, and I got a sample of this through Sephora, and this is the Tatcha the Deep Cleanse. I've been using this for the whole month of January and I'm still going through this. I don't use it every day. I probably use it about 3 days a week because it is kind of exfoliate, but it's a mild exfoliate. But I have really been loving this. I have already purchased, not the full size, I'm trying to hold off until the VIB sale, but I purchased a bigger size than this one. And I purchased this because it came with the water cream. I haven't opened it yet. Yeah, I've been loving this. And I do plan on getting the full size of that. I bought actual like sampler kit from Sephora. You know, they have the Sephora favorites kits that have different skincare, or sometimes they have makeup, lips, things like that in them. And I did not want to like this, and I'm kind of cheating because I just got this maybe like 2 weeks ago. But when I tell you I saw like immediate results, it was immediate. And that is the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum by Drunk Elephant. I know everybody talks about this. This is the first time that I've tried it, and the hype is so real. Oh my gosh, the hype is so real on this one, you guys. Like I said, I did not want to like this because it is so pricey. I think the full size is $90. So again, I'm trying to hold off until the VIB sale, but I don't know if I can because this has made such a dramatic difference in my skin. I don't use it every day, just because I'm trying to draw it out as much as possible, hold on to this little size, but I use it probably about 3 times a week. And yeah, I love it. Perfect. If you saw my like a collective haul video, I picked up an Origins skincare set, and these were in them, and these have definitely been my favorites, and that is the Origins High Potency Vitamins Renewal Cream, and then the Ginseng Energy Boosting Gel Moisturizer. I have been loving this. Of course, this one is for evening, and then this one is for morning time. This one is such a lightweight gel. It's refreshing on the skin. It does have like that brightening effect. I have just been loving this in the morning. Sometimes I'll even put like a drop of oil in here with this if I feel like I need a little bit more moisture. My skin is oily, but because of the weather, it has been like oily dehydrated. So not dry, I don't get dry patches per se, but it's definitely been like dehydrated, and it's so weird. So I've been eating a little bit extra, and that's where this has really been coming in handy. And I do for sure at night mix an oil in with this, and I just love what this does for my skin when I wake up in the morning. So this and this as my like nighttime routine has just been phenomenal, and I've been loving it. The next skincare item is a mask, and this is the Purity Made Simple Pore Extractor Mask. This again is a travel size. I like to try a lot of skincare out travel size first, and before I commit, of course, to the larger size, unless it's like a drugstore, which of course they don't usually have travel size at the drugstore. But anyways, I have been loving this. This literally sucks everything like right out of my skin. Like, I used it last night. I will say, one, it is a little drying, so if you do have dry skin, I don't know if you would like this. At the same time, it's also like the next day I do tend to get, I kind of feel like it's purging, so I tend to get like a couple bumps, or like, I don't want to call them pimples, but it's like bringing out impurities on my skin, so it causes like a little texture and bumps the next day. And then of course I do, especially in conjunction with this, the next day after, so I guess 2 days, everything is just like beautiful again. So I think it's still just in that stage of purging, but it really gets everything out of your pores, and I really recommend this. I will be getting the full size of this, so definitely recommend trying that out. And then as far as like body care, if you watched my Get Ready With Me, where I talked about kind of like my New Year's resolutions, one of them was taking better care of my feet. And something that, this sounds gross, but it's amazing, I'm like in love with this, is the Baby Foot Original Exfoliant Foot Peel. This is what the box looks like. I've already used it. There's nothing in here. But literally this is a chemical peel for your foot. Now, I don't think I'm going to like insert pictures or whatever, but if you want like a dedicated video on it, or if you have any questions, just leave them down below. But so essentially it's like foot mask, you soak your feet in here, and then you don't see anything for a couple days, like at least like 4 or 5 days, and then all of a sudden your foot is just like peeling like crazy. And me, I'm a picker. I know it's super gross, super bad to do, but I love like popping pimples, scratching. Oh my god, I know it sounds really disgusting, but I love to pick. So this was like my dream, was to be able to peel dead skin off of my feet. It like was the best thing ever for me, but it really is disgusting and awesome at the same time. And my feet have never felt smoother, never looked better. I think I'm gonna start doing it at least twice a year, like in the beginning of the year, and then maybe around like June, just before like summer starts. Make sure that it's a time that you're not going to wear sandals, because like I said, your feet are going to peel. So you want to be able to wear shoes for up to 2 weeks when you're using this, but afterwards your feet are literally baby feet. And then to maintain my soft feet, this isn't new to me. I've had it for a while, of course, I just haven't been using it. And this is the Soap & Glory Heal Genius Foot Cream. Almost out of this, and I love the way Soap & Glory things smell, and this is just really good for your feet. I just put it on. Sometimes I'll put on socks after I use this, like foot socks or just fuzzy socks, and right after I get out the shower, put this on and let it sit there for like, I can't sleep in socks very well, so I just let it sit there for like an hour before I go to sleep, and then you know, take the socks off. And my skin, my feet on my skin literally just have never been better. I don't know if it'll really like change your feet, but once your feet are like in a certain condition that you want to maintain them, this is a good product to have. And then the last body care item is also Soap & Glory, and this is the Righteous Butter Original Formula Body Butter. I have been loving this. Like I said, I live in Southern California. It doesn't get super cold, but it has been really dry. I mean, we're really dry in general, but with the temperatures dropping as well as being dry, my skin has really been dehydrated, and this has been my best friend. Oh my goodness, if you've ever smelled Soap & Glory products, they just have the best scent. It just smells so good. It's a very thick butter, but it sinks into the skin so fast. I really just love this. I actually got like a big kit. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should be, I will leave that maybe somewhere on the screen or down below. I got at Walgreens, they were doing clearance on all their like holiday packaging or sets, and Soap & Glory had a big set that this was in there, and that's how I rediscovered this. Like I said, I used to use Soap & Glory all the time, but of course it's just something that at the time wasn't readily available when I used to use it. Now you can find Soap & Glory in Target, Walgreens, you can find it everywhere. So it's more and more becoming something that I've been going back to, but I've always loved their products. Alright, and that is it for skincare. So let's get on to makeup, because I know that's what everybody cares about. For makeup, I'm going to start with what's on my skin today and what I have been loving. And I, of course, I'm so late to the game, but this is amazing. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. This, like I said, I don't want to talk too much on it, but I really could. I know I've watched so many reviews on this and everybody says it's amazing, and they were so right. Rihanna, Kendall brand, whoever, Sephora, they did the damn thing with this. It is amazing. It really is truly long wear. I feel like I can build it up like to be super high coverage, super like glam, like I kind of did today. Or like when I wear this just for like school and stuff, I'll just do like 1.5 pumps and just spread it all over my skin, and it just really is beautiful. It really is a beautiful foundation. I love it. The color match is really good. I don't know how this is going to be for me like in the summertime, but I just really love this. And the combo, like primer combo, that I have been loving this with, because it is, like I said, like it says, it is a soft matte, but it is more matte. And being that, like I said, my skin has been dehydrated, I have been having to make sure my skincare is keeping my skin moisturized, as well as some of my primers. The primer combo that I have been loving with the Fenty Pro Matte and what I'm wearing today is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base by Bobbi Brown. This is a sample size. I've really been trying to go through my stash. I do plan on doing, like I said before, a shop my stash video. So this is something that I just found in my collection, and I have been killing it. It is so good, so thick and moisturizing. I definitely would not touch this in the summertime, but for right now, this has been perfect. For my pores, I have been using right in my T-zone area the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. Again, this is something that I just had in my collection. I have a lot of sample sizes or deluxe sample sizes that I've just been needing to try and use, but these two together have just been my dream combo for my skin recently. So I definitely recommend trying these out, especially if you have drier skin. I think these are amazing. If you don't have drier skin, you have oily skin, maybe you're in a harsher climate, these are great for this time of the year. I think this would be great no matter what time of the year, but for the vitamin enriched base, I think you definitely want to be careful with this if you have oily skin. For concealer, I have been really loving the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I did a full video on the extended shades. If you have not seen that, I will link that somewhere here or down below. I have really been loving these. I think I like these more than I like the Fit Me concealer, mainly because I feel like the coverage is about the same. This might have a little bit more coverage, but the fact that this is matte. The Fit Me, I really have to set it, and even when I set it, it does sometimes still crease on me. This one does not crease, and it's matte. It stays flawless under the eyes, but it's not like a drying matte. It really is a beautiful concealer. For setting my skin, or not my skin, for setting my under eyes, this is something that I have had for a very long time. But I just, again, like I said, 2017 is definitely going to be the year of rediscovering my stash, going through, trying things, getting rid of things. I do have some declutter videos that I want to do and are coming up, so stay on the lookout for that. But the RCMA No Color Powder, I have been loving this. This is what is under my eyes today. This is just so beautiful, and it really is no color. I don't get any flashback from it. It sets everything so beautiful, but without being drying. I have really been loving this. I hate the packaging on this. I truly hate it. I did find some like empty like powder containers on Amazon that I think I'm gonna go ahead and order for this and just take this out of this container, because it is the worst container. Oh my god, it's the worst. But either way, I think this is like $13 for this huge thing. This is amazing. I definitely recommend checking this out. Of course, everything will be linked down below, where you can also find links to getting it and purchasing it if you want it. My favorite lash combo, I'm kind of all over the place, recently has been the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara and the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. Now, I am not a high-end mascara kind of girl. I usually stick with drugstore just because I feel like they pretty much, I found some loves at the drugstore that do awesome. They aren't as expensive as high-end, and mascara is something that you are supposed to kind of get rid of every so often, so I don't want to invest in super expensive mascaras. But if I do see like a deal, like I think I got these a long time ago during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. So if there's like a really good deal on mascaras at Sephora or Ulta, I will, you know, test them out. But I just had these in my like overflow stash, and I've been watching a lot of favorites, 2017 favorites, and I found this. I believe her channel is All My Love or All My Loves. I'm not sure. I will link her channel down below, but she talked about this being her favorite combo for 2017, and I was like, well, I have both of those, so I dug these out and I have been loving that. This is what's on my lashes today. If I want like false lashes look, this has been my go-to. So if you have these in your stash, put them together, test them out together, because it's amazing. I really do like them individually as well, but together they are perfection. And then just like a quick honorable mention, I mentioned this in my 2017 yearly favorites, so I'm not going to go too much into it, but I have been truly loving the Kathleen Lights times ColourPop Dream Street palette. That is what's on my eyes today. Solely this is all that's on my eyes, and I've just been really loving this. It's helped me like really step outside my comfort zone and try different colors on my eyes, and I've just been really loving this and ColourPop. I did order their new lipsticks and their new palette, their eyeshadow palette. I've been loving their palettes, so maybe I'll do a video on that when that comes in. Another really big favorite of mine is this Sephora Pro Spice Market Blush Palette is what it's called. Guys, has there ever been a product that you immediately got and you were like, I have to get backups of this just in case? That's this for me. Like, I am so obsessed with this palette. I just feel like it is so brown girl friendly. It's beautiful. It's smooth. The shades are so buttery. I just love it. This bronzer, I mean, it's called a contour palette, well, blush palette. This is like a beautiful bronzer. This is what I use to bronze up my skin today. This is just a really versatile palette. You can even use this like in your crease, and then some of these as eyeshadows. Like, I love this palette. I definitely recommend going out and picking this up if you are a brown girl, lighter than me, darker than me. This is beautiful. The highlighters, the blushes, it's just perfection. This is the highlight that I have on today. I did mix it with something else that I will mention, but this is just beautiful. And the only thing it's missing is a mirror, because I feel like this is so beautiful for travel, and with travel you need a good mirror, but it's amazing. Go pick it up. A brush favorite this month is the Wet n Wild brush. These don't have names on them. I know the new ones do. Like I said, I got these, if you saw my collective haul again, I got these in a set during the holiday time. And these have now come out as permanent, except they're now rose gold. So I believe this does have like a number to it on their website, but it's not on here. So I will try to link it on the screen again or down below for sure. But this I use as a bronzer brush. It is dirty. I apologize because I used it today, but it is so soft and so perfect for bronzer, and sometimes I'll even use it for blush. It's just a really good versatile brush, and it's so beautiful. I've washed it a couple times already, and it's still, there's no shedding. These are just really good brushes. Not all of them I think are great, but this one is definitely one of my favorites. Sorry guys, my camera died, so I had to charge it for a little bit, so if the angle's a little off, that's why. But the other highlighter that I have been loving that is also on my cheeks today is the Fenty Beauty Hustler Baby Kilowatt highlighter. I love this. I really love this as like a topper to like amplify others, but I also like it by itself. It's just really pretty, but I've just been really loving this. I love that it's a travel size, and I feel like this was gonna last me a long time, just because who goes through a whole highlighter? Like, I don't think I've ever went through a whole highlighter, so I've just really been loving this. I think they should sell more like these. I would definitely pick them all up in this size. I love baby things, you guys know that. And then the last makeup items are lippies, and two of them I have on my lips today. The first thing that I have on is the Sephora Lip Stories in the color Yum Yum. This is what it looks like. Packaging is like cookies. These are $8 at Sephora and they have so many different colors. But this is the one that I picked up. It's a very neutral color. This is a cream finish. It looks like that. It's so pretty. Let me go ahead and put some more on. I just really been loving. They don't last like a super long time, I will say that, but for $8, I mean, they have a lot of color. They have some colors that I feel like are dupeable to the new Rihanna lipsticks, so definitely go check them out. But Yum Yum, I love it. This is what it looks like. My tongue is red because I've been drinking Hawaiian Punch, in case you're wondering. But yeah, I've just been loving that. And then on top of that, of course, is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. Guys, you know, I try to like, I'm just naturally a doubtful person, so when people hype stuff up on YouTube especially or Instagram, I'm just like, I'm sure it's good, it's whatever. No, Gloss Bomb is the bomb. Like, I know that's corny AF, but this is so good, you guys. This is again the little small travel size. I definitely will be picking up the big one, but I feel like this is gonna last me, well, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna last me a long time, but I have been tearing this up. This stays in my purse, backpack, whatever. Just gonna put a little bit more on top. It's so beautiful. It just makes everything so glossy and beautiful, and your lips look plump and healthy, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And that is the last makeup item, and then I just have two rando favorites. The first one is a food related item, and this is the Lucky Charms Frosted Flakes. This is what the box looks like. This has been my guilty pleasure since it came out. I think it came out in December. And I just love it. This is like my third box. I know I'm supposed to be like on a health kick, but whenever I'm craving anything sweet, this has what I've been going for. I have just been loving this. And at first when I first saw it, I was like, what? How rude. They're just gonna use Frosted Flakes and they're not even the same company, just steal their ish, but it works. It's so good. Definitely I recommend checking it out. Oh my god, I know, it's so random, so weird, but so delicious. And then my last favorite are my glasses. These are actually prescription glasses. I'm gonna go ahead and put them on. Oh, these are what they look like. I love these glasses. I got these also just before Christmas. I probably won't wear them in videos because I think right here is the only way you can see without like the glare in front from like the outside. They are anti-glare. I think like if I had a ring light you might not see it, but they like reflect because I'm like right in front of a window. So anyways, I love these glasses. I actually can't see far away very well without them. I don't need them really for up close, but far away, like especially for school and driving, I need them. I pretty much wear them all the time just because they're so comfortable and so cute. But you know, when I'm wearing makeup they suck because they do put like a dent in my nose, but you know, I love them and these are my glasses. So yeah, that is all my January / December favorite monthly obsessions. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and of course if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the fam bam here. And thank you so much for those who are subscribed and that continue to watch my videos. I really appreciate it. So, and that is it for this video, and until next time guys, bye.